starts with E, ends with E, and only has one letter in it.
Starts and ends with E.
Yes.
And has one letter.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, what starts with E, ends with E, and only, yeah.
I don't know. That's not cool.
It's an envelope. Because it's a paper letter.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get it now.
Because the question already said a president for letter meaning an alphabet letter, you wouldn't think that a written letter to be sent in the mail was really the subject. This is an example of a homophone. Two words that sound the same but mean something different. This trick could also be caused by the phasing of a physical letter writing from public consciousness. No one really uses snail mail anymore.
What starts with E, ends with E, and only has one letter in it?
The envelope.
Have you read these online or something? A man went outside in the pouring rain with no protection, but not a single hair on his head got wet.
No protection, not a single protection. And it was raining.
Yes.
He went out. It was raining. Didn't have anything on. I have no idea.
He was bald.
Okay.
Because the question being asked has already specified hair, the one being asked the question automatically assumes that hair is a given. Most people have hair. It's likely that if you ask the same question to somebody who's bald, they'll get it right.
A man went outside in the pouring rain with no protection, but not a single hair on his head got wet. How come? Yeah. You got that one.
Hey.
A man goes out in a rainstorm without any protection and doesn't get a single hair on his head wet. How?
It doesn't have
7 plus 6 is 12, or 7 plus 6 are 12.
7 plus 6 are 12?
No, because 7 plus 6 is 13. Yeah. Alright, so that's how the questions are going to be.
Okay.
Yeah.
7 plus 6 is 12, or 7 plus 6 are 12. Which was correct? 7 plus 6 is 12, or 7 plus 6 are 12?
Is 12?
It's equals 13. 7 plus 6 equals 13.
Okay. Okay. Oh my gosh.
When the question being posed seems to relate to grammar, you usually wouldn't consider the math aspect. This is because language and math are controlled by different parts of the brain. Whether or not the correct grammar ends up being is or are is irrelevant, even though that is where the attention of the question is being directed.
Days, others have 30 days. How many have 28 days? No. All of them.
Oh wait, duh.
I'm thinking February. No, that's what I thought too. Normally, when you set up the prompt of how many days are in a month, the assumption is that you're talking about the whole month. This assumption is doubled when you specify months with a certain number of days, such as 31 or 30. This is why most people will respond with 1, February, even though all months technically contain 28 days.
Some months have 31 days, others have 30 days. How many months have 28 days?
All of them.
How many terms did Benjamin Franklin serve as president?
7 plus.
Okay, that's good enough.
How many terms did Benjamin Franklin serve as president?
You didn't?
See?
How many terms did Benjamin Franklin serve as president?
1.
None.
He wasn't president.
Yeah, yeah, you got it. Alright. What goes up when the rain comes down?
What goes up when the rain comes down?
Yes.
What goes up when the rain comes down? I don't know.
An umbrella.
Oh, okay.
Alright.
The answer would be umbrella because you put up your umbrella to stop the rain. This one is a bit tricky because of the terminology used. If someone doesn't commonly use an umbrella, they're probably not going to answer with umbrella because umbrellas just aren't on the mind.
When the rain comes down.
Umbrellas.
Yes. Where can you find an ocean with no water?
An ocean with no water. That one I don't think I know.
On a map.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah. In reality, there is no place on Earth that there is an ocean without water. We can only see an ocean without water on a map. Why do we drink water?
Because our bodies, that's what makes up our body.
It's because we can't chew it. It's supposed to be like, yeah. Alright.
Whether we can drink or chew water just ends up being a question on how we use the words drink and chew. But then again, we can always chew ice. A lot of the questions that we ended up asking people were immediately answered correctly. This is either because they already knew the answer or the question was just too easy. A lot of the time these trick questions will end up in social discourse because they're fun to say and they're fun to know the answer to.
Cowboy rode into town on Friday. He stayed in town for 3 days and he rode out on Friday. How is that possible?
His horse's name is Friday.
You've heard that one.
Who becomes the president if the vice president dies?
Still president.
Yep.
I'm trying to get one where you're not going to get it right.
But then again, some of the questions might have just been a little bit too hard.
And pattern here. Do you know what letter goes after?
No, I stick with these. I just see Jason, but I don't see anything else. No, I think
It's D. Do you know why? Because it's the months of the year. Yeah.
that makes sense.
Yeah. Okay, and then I got another question. So this is just like